You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics and DJ Trav, playing the best in TNT music.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is his first time here on The Grind, but we have been playing his music continuously since we ever started it. And we welcome to The Grind the one, the only Mr. KIMBA SORZANO. You have to sing for the gal and them!
You're listening to The Grind.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is here. Bubble it in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, brethren, thank you for coming.
Yes, my brother. Glad to be here,
manners. You know what I mean? KIMBA SORZANO is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, brother. Well, you've never been on my show before.
Never.
But that's, you know, everything.
Let me tell you,
nothing before it's time.
Nothing before it's time, divine timing. And my first time here, and I hear some tune playing that I never hear before, and everything bad that way. I mean, why? Why?
We stopped trying to figure it out, bro. We just doing the work. That is all. That is all we could do, because I mean, we could complain, but then those who complain and don't do nothing about it, we're doing something about it. You know what I mean? And we just want to hopefully lead by example. And a lot of people have found their start on the grind or got notoriety through being on the show, on the radio station itself, and you know, instilling confidence in the youths and them and their music, and know that they're doing things good. But anyway, it's not about that. It's you, right? It's about you,
it's
sir.
About all are we?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Right? And this song, I mean, we had to talk about new releases and new music, but this song, you know, like this song is like a classic, right?
I mean, well, I would hope so. I mean, boy, creation glorifies creator. You know what I mean? And I just glad that I was able to be a part of this. I mean, I wrote it, but
right.
No, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that now. It feel like you experiencing the music same time. You know what I mean? That being said, I have been kind of branded as artist for the girls and them now.
Right.
Right? That wasn't my doing. It just take on that life.
No, but you say you wrote this song, and I think this song, when you listen to the lyrics of it, I mean, it very personal. It's soca, yes, but the way you wrote it and whatnot is very how to put it, boy. It connects. It connects with ladies and whatnot, but it still incorporates the culture in it of soca and carnival and all of that, you know what I mean? So it connected on many different levels.
It's a personal song. I mean, not my personal experience, but I know an experience. Actually, it's a good friend of mine who had this experience. And you wouldn't believe the amount of men. I reached out and said, Kimba, boy, I'm going to tell you something. I was going through something. And this tune, I mean, so I just glad that my music could also serve that purpose at the same time, you know what I mean? Not just enjoyment and fetting and having a good time, you know?
Yeah.
All of that, I mean, there's a space for that, you know?
Well, but I was saying that when this tune come on, it is still, you know, the girls and them are still broke out it and hand in the air and eyes closed and thing in a dance, you know what I mean? And singing lyric for lyric.
And I welcome that.
Yeah, man.
I welcome that. I just enjoy it all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, don't know. So, you know, you've had a long journey. And I kind of want to just, for those who don't know, I kind of want to go over it. I mean, I want to find out about from Synergy, Soca Star, before that, and come up, you know what I mean? How did you really get into the music scene, you know?
So I've been singing since, let's say, primary school. You know, I've been in the calypso competitions, piano background alone.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I went to St. Xavier's Private Primary in St. Joseph there, and, well, thanks and shout out to Mrs. Gans, who was the music teacher, you know, and I was always involved where music was concerned. And so every carnival we have our calypso show, and I would be in front waving, dancing, you know what I mean? Wasn't dancing like I dancing now, but I was dancing then times too.
Yeah.
And my father would be my songwriter. And for some reason, so my father's Rastafarian.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, 12 tribe of Israel. And all his content is so heavy and serious now.
Right.
You know? So that was, I mean, it wasn't burdensome. I mean, I was unaware. I was just up there singing what the man write. You know? And I like it. And, well, I used to come second plenty. Because there was this girl called Saluna Gans, the music teacher's daughter, who was real bad. And I had to wait she out now, boy.
Right.
I had to wait she out, and she passed standard 5 now. It's my turn to win. You know, so it started off in primary school. And then secondary school, Calypso competitions again, junior Calypso Monarch. So I've always been involved in the music. Karen Thompson, which is, well, you call him Sheriff now.
Right.
The producer. We went to Holy Cross College together in Arima. And, well, we were in the choir. Yes, music adjacent, you know what I mean? And anything where music was, that's where we were. He left before me, and right out of school, I gave him a call, watch me, but I like to sing, I like to record. I have a studio, come down and do something. Even Karen Lewis, Bumper, he is also Holy Cross alumni. So we all come together in that space, and that's what just creating. So we didn't really create music for Synergy Soca Star. We were creating all along. Excuse me. Which I think, if I may say so, may have given me somewhat of an advantage in that we were already in motion. So all we had to do was keep firing. Then we had the song already. It was recorded. We didn't do a music video. His brother was a videographer. And everything just aligned and just come in real nice.
Well, I mean, remind me though. So this song, Over You, this is what you competed with in Soca Star?
No,
it wasn't.
Put it on me. Put it on me.
Right.
Put it on me.
Yeah, you see, right. I remember now as it come back. And then Over You was after that. Because it was Soca Star with what year?
2006. I remember.
And Over You is, as I seen any date on it here, 2012.
It was released in October 2011, and it only started to get played Carnival Tuesday 2012.
Carnival Tuesday? Serious?
Tuesday, around 3 p.m. in the evening.
It was one of those. It was one of those. Now there's a lot of songs that do that. Like, you know, I know one song that I always remember is Ola. But Taliban.
Yeah.
After the Carnival. So it was one of those songs.
But for anybody, any artist listening, and if all they never experienced a late Carnival Blue Soon, is the best.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, because I mean everybody fighting up in this space now. Whereas now you have from Ash Wednesday to run till straight next Carnival now. I mean, you work nice.
Okay. All right. I never look at it like that. So then from Synergy Soca Star, but you didn't win, or did you win?
I came second.
You came second.
Fireball was
so that was
of that year.
That was the first Soca Star.
The very first Soca Star. I won $3,000 and a Nokia cell phone. The next year was Umi Marcano, and he won a car. Traveling. But I could call somebody though.
You couldn't even call that TTRS though. You couldn't call that TTRS. You could call somebody. You get $3,000 on a phone.
Yeah.
Wow. But that was second though. What was first?
Second, I guess $5,000 on a phone. Listen to me. I mean, they did what they had to do. I remember having a conversation. Sorry, so the Soca Star experience was a more interactive life. I mean, interactive style, day in the life of the artist, what the artist does daily, you know, where you work and where you do now. I remember a question they had asked. They asked me, so you seem to be a favorite amongst the people and them, and if you think I want to win this, and I was getting problems by being too honest sometimes. I have realized, and my response really was, this is 15 weeks of free marketing I can't pay for now.
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, and every week somebody going home. My job wasn't even to win at that time, but just to stay. So my goal was anybody who I need to perform so good that anybody who come before me, who come on stage before me, and who come on stage after me have a problem. That was just my mindset. Don't want to come on before me and don't want to come on after me. Let people forget. You know what I mean? So that was really my motivation within the whole competition itself.
Oh, I mean, you know, as I was saying the other day, competition is very much part of our culture from creation. You know, I mean, road march come up from whenever the 30s, 40s, you know, when they start thinking road march as a competition and calypso competition. But how important do you think competition like that was for the industry at the time, or for you? You know what I mean? Well, you just said it. I mean, you look at it as a set of marketing that you can afford.
I am very competitive as an individual, not necessarily with other people, you know, but with myself. Even in that Soca Star show, I wanted to do the best that I could have done with whatever resources I had. And so whatever you saw on any given night was my best. And when I went back, so you have a week to prepare again after that. And when I went back, I was like, how are we going to top this, boy? But then I topped it again. You know what I mean? So you really called on something deep within yourself to see how we could top it again. And so in that regard, I think competition is healthy. I like that kind of competition. I like to spar with my peers.
Right, for sure.
Not that I want to dominate you in any kind of way, you know. Not that I want to do you something or watch my eyes the baddest out here. Not that. I want what's best for the music. And I think with healthy competition, only the music could benefit now, boy.
Right.
And so that's why I feel about it.
No doubt, no doubt. And I mean, we've seen the emergence this season gone of, where is it, Ultimate Soca Champion, I believe.
Right, yeah.
And, you know, I was watching it and I was looking at the performances and I'm like, damn, the people came out to give a good show. And I think everybody loved the reception of it. And whether or not it becomes, or it takes the place of a Soca Monarch, we shall see. You see if it gets it even bigger this year and more youths come out and whatnot, you know what I mean? But yes, man, KIMBA SORZANO is in the building. And of course, that was, you know, the hit, the classic, a Soca classic that cannot be denied, right? Called Over You. But we're getting to this one now. So this one, I believe you released about 2-3 years ago, the O.U.R.
Yes.
Right. So tell us a little bit about this song now, like, because this is almost like a Afrobeat kind of vibe, you know what I mean? So
this song O.U.R. So Rihanna has been teasing the album forever.
Right.
And I decided, I got an opportunity to go to Los Angeles and do some recording and stuff, right?
Okay.
And songwriting. That O.U.R. was music I did in LA. And it was to be pitched to Rihanna.
Okay.
For her album.
Okay.
All right. Obviously she ain't take it. Right. But it's still mine.
Right.
So so I came back home and we transposed it and we put it out there. I don't want to keep things now. I don't want to keep music for a particular. I mean, we will write more. We keep creating, you know. And also believing in burning your babies. You know, you think you write something real nice. Okay, the next one. Don't be too attached to anything now, you know. So I didn't just want to keep that locked away and hey, I have this song here, maybe I might get sold or be put in some placement and you know, but so I released that under the stewardship of Chinese Laundry Music. That was about 2 years ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
2 or 3 years ago, yeah, man. Yeah. And I think the reception again to me, I loved it, and we played it on the grind regularly. We actually still played it up to this year and whatnot when we go into what we call our alternative segment, which is music that you can't really put in our box now,
right? Coming
out from Trinidad, which was like what you were just hearing before you came in, before we went live. You know what I mean? So let me get the people live. If they don't know it, let me get them this live on the grind. KIMBA SORZANO, this is O.U.R. Let's go.
Even cassava, I add a O.U.R. You're listening to the grind.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the sounds of KIMBA SORZANO, our guest in the studio. That song is real dope, Joe. Like real dope. So when you had presented the show, so how he come about it, you know, that song and saying that this is the one we're gonna roll with?
Well, I was working with a producer called Mega Mick.
Hey, big up Mick, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Mick was working with Chow at the time. You know what I mean? So I guess he overheard it and you know, we really like it, you know. So we got the opportunity to just collaborate and make that thing happen.
All right, dope. Now, you say that you wrote this, and then you wrote O.U.R. as well.
Yes.
And you wrote the song that we're going to premiere today as well.
Actually, no. This song is a collaborative, a collaboration between myself, Johan from Madlipso, and Kern Rose. Kern Rose is the writer of this next song here.
Oh, word? Okay, big up Kern Rose, man. So, who is Madlipso?
Madlipso is the combination of Kern Rose and Johan Seaton.
Serious?
Yeah.
Because I see in Madlipso, you know, in a few, I see, Lyrical and Madlipso. I see Patrice and Madlipso. And I want to know who the hell is this Madlipso person?
Shoppy just dropped Friday as well, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Madlipso come to take over 2026 then.
Well, we come to make some good contributions. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you don't know. Right, so, I mean, But with the writing, when you say, so they wrote it, this one?
Yes.
This one.
Is all Madlib, so this is all. Actually, matter of fact, this song here is all Kern Rose.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, with some little edits by me. But Kern is the man. Kern is the songwriter. He is the genius behind the writing in this song here. I think the whole thing sounds like a hook to me. And I'm just grateful for that.
Right, no doubt. Shout out to Kern Rose, shout out to Father Yo! Yeah, but before we even get into the song and play the song, I want to talk about, you know what I mean, the how to put it, the hills and valleys of the music industry, you know, and I think you someone who have seen it. How do you cope and how do you manage and maneuver this industry, especially, you know, you're someone that easily recognizable, and you know, I believe there's people that always look out for you, and then, you know, for the years where things are a little bit more slow or whatever, how do you manage dealing with this up and down industry, you know what I mean, especially our seasonal industry in Trinidad?
Well, I want to start off by saying that I have people who love me in a way, and I really give God thanks for that. There are people who love me, family members, friends, genuine friendships that built from 8 years old till today, and we still rocking. You know what I mean? So I use them as a sounding board for certain ideas I may have. Kimba, I like what we're doing there, you know, that ain't looking too good. Don't do that. Pull back on that. Push up this a little bit. I mean, not that I would take everything they say, but I would take it with a pinch of salt and maybe incorporate it within how I move forward and press on with certain things. Another thing I use to cope with this volatile space is remembering that this thing not real. This thing not real. This industry thing, this Instagram thing, this TikTok thing, it's not real. Right? Real is when you have to pay Tech. Real is when you have to pay your internet. Real is when you have to pay maintenance. Yeah, real.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I don't have no shame in terms of hustling. I am that. As a matter of fact, 2020 in the pandemic, I opened my meat shop / vegetable store in Cleaver Heights. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, much love to everybody in Cleaver Heights. And it was well supported. You know, people come out and they didn't have much of an option. But you see, I need and they're trying to fill this space. You know, but it's one thing I was doing. I remember in secondary school, big up to Leon George, one of my classmates, another alumni of Holy Cross College. We in Form 4. That time the party glow down in Shagaramas O2 Park. It was no O2 Park, it was Mops too. We selling cigarette and winter fresh, smoke something, chew something, 3 for 1, $5 for 2. So it's a long time I doing this now. And I don't have shame when it come to that. And
well, that's what I was saying. I mean, we will get to the other thing just now, but that's what I was saying. So you have no qualms in being an ordinary day venture or job or not hustle, but you know.
Yeah, but it's life real. This life real, and I don't know who whacks people with this fame. Fame and broken is a problem. You understand what I'm saying, boy? So go out there and get yours. I remember God is the greatest. Make one step to God and He's making 3 steps towards you. I promise you that. Alhamdulillah.
Don't know. So with this song, which I saw, which I thought was a very dope concept, because you know I love when artists do something different with the marketing and promotion of their songs. And funny enough, this is something that I thought would be a good idea from a long time ago, and I'm glad I see you execute this. You have a maxi, and you driving people where it was last week Tuesday?
I was Tuesday gone, yeah.
Tuesday gone last week, and you driving from 7 to 11, free drop.
Yeah.
From Arima to town, back and forth. And you playing the new track.
Yeah.
Where did the idea come from to do that?
So, as you would know, spins on the radio could be a bit elusive at times.
I like it being real PC, but go ahead.
You know what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
And so I from that space, no doubt my trajectory has taken me somewhere else. I mean, I'm not where I was 10 years ago, and so relationships build and everything, but at the same time, my mind's still there. I am still in that space. I still remember a time I couldn't get play. So what I know it to be is getting the music to the people. So even before this, we was burning CDs and we was in Sawa by the CD man, giving them your music, going Curep, going Chagonas, going Port of Spain, going San Fernando, just making sure it's on the carnival playing her boy. Going by all them radio station, dropping it off, calling for an interview. I get one, no, think, bam. But you're annoying too, say stick with it now. And so this was my same kind of energy with this song. What do we have? What do I have at my disposal? We ain't no big budget, but we have a maxi. You understand? And so be public in your maxi. I wouldn't lie to you. Let me just do some quick maths. I want to say over 500 people daily just exit my bus. Just enter and exit my bus.
So wait. So your bus?
Yeah.
Your maxi?
Yeah.
So this is your next...
This is it. This is
your next side hustle?
Yes. I work in maxi as beyond the bus route.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. We rent a maxi for this,
Right. I just making sure.
Fuck no, this is my bus.
Right.
I am on the bus route Monday to Friday. And we facilitating the traveling public. It's crazy that private individuals in charge of the public transportation, but our next story. So I am like, what do I have at my disposal? So we are the bus, and we know much people we interface with on a daily, right? But I love people, genuinely, and I have a background in customer service, and I just like dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? I've always had a issue with an office job. It's just not a part of me. I did it before. As a matter of fact, I was working CMEX right before this maxi thing here. And I'm grateful for all the opportunities and what it could have afforded me. At the same time, I like the flexibility to be able to come off the road when I want. My job running the bank. I had to ask somebody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You have a higher work. People go in Harry's water park. They get a show that pay for the whole bus for the week. You had to jump out Tuesday.
I don't go and tell the Trav. I will tell him Juve morning what you doing. We might like look at you. Hear what, Trav. Right, Kimba provided the transport Juve morning. I'll come in and sing in Lime Juve.
Oh God. I don't afraid
so
that.
you get double payments.
I don't afraid that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice. Right, I go talk to the boss and the management. I know you're watching. I want to big up Kizzy K in the comments. Daryl, Super Sad, Tanya, Fonset, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Pablo Fabulous, Kevin Wiz, Isaac King, Michelle out there in Florida, man. Everybody locked on. If you all have questions, I want to touch base with Kimba. You'll know what to do. You can put it in the chat or send a voice note 46640 O.U.R, right? Yeah. So getting back to that, your maxi, your boss, and that's your day. Well, they're part of your your portfolio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I'm an happy say, mind your business and in business go mind you. This sucker thing ain't have no pension.
No doubt.
That is a fact.
And I saw you do that. I saw you that was the part of the marketing. But I want to talk about now. Actually, you know what? Let me play the two. We heard Kimba, and you've never been on the grind, so we had time.
We have time.
Yeah, man, we had time. Everybody who tune, I tell them to go and play. We done play it already. So no artist can vex. And that is all right. Ladies and gentlemen, well, premiere on our radio.fm. Well, with Kimba live in the studio, because we played last week already. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you see this tune? From the time it drop, I say, what is that? I say, you know what, I need to talk to my therapist because, right? All right, let me go. Live on the grind. This is Kimba Sorzano, addicted to bad gear.
You're listening to The Grind.
Ladies and gentlemen, when it drop, when I press play on the tune, I say, Anna, you have one day. I say, yeah, one day, boy, Kimba. And then what I saw was it popping up on a bunch of hot girls that I know stories now. You know what I mean? So this is my thing. I was like, when I heard it, I was like, damn. Because I was like, I wonder how the lady's going to take it, right? And clearly, they take it, you know, in a term of endearment, as opposed to she's a baddest. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think they're taking it that way. But funny enough, when Madlipso presented you with the tune and the subject matter, what were your first thoughts?
Immediately love it.
Serious?
Immediately. Mm-hmm. I've never been presented with music. As songwriters too, right? Mm-hmm. Some songwriters are real smart now, boy. They have a bag of old tune, they want to get out of the thing now. Mm-hmm. I want this song. I want this song that you don't want to sell. That is the song I want. So I run about 15 tune and next one. Mm-hmm. Next one. Mm-hmm. But I must say, this song here, from the first time I heard it, one time. Yeah. Immediately, I need that, give me that. Yeah.
Dope. And I mean, we were talking, we had a conversation this morning, that the reception to it has been like out the gate, and you say that you probably haven't had this sort of immediate appreciation for a song. I don't know if you're in your whole career or in a long time, I mean, what has it been like with the reception so far?
Real nice.
How long it took? Like 2 weeks, right?
1 week. Today's Friday. What it is? Today's Monday. Friday was a week.
Wow.
We put out last week Friday.
Wow.
So we into the second week here right now, and just want to keep our foot on the gas, you know what I mean? Keep getting to the people who don't know about it yet. I want to make them aware of it.
Correct.
And if only on the bus route next week, we have our next free ride.
For real? What day time? What day and time?
We Saturday day. As a matter of fact, to hell with that. Wednesday morning between the hours of 7 and 11 a.m. Wednesday morning
on the bus route from your Harima, Maxi stand going into town.
City Gate, back to Harima. And we're doing that thing until 11 o'clock.
No doubt.
Well, you know what? This time I wasn't able to pass through La Orqueta last time, right? And normally them are people and them now, boys. So we coming inside La Orqueta Wednesday morning as well too. Look from around 9 o'clock ish.
Oh, so all right. So is there a way they could contact you and say that they want a drop or get information, or you just you had a link?
What I'm saying, I don't want this thing to be Kimba. Oh God, I know you a long time. I gotta pick more up now. I don't want that. No, you know the tune already.
No,
I want to get this tune to the people who don't know the tune as yet.
Right.
Random. We had random on the bus route. You stop at Maxi, you want to go down the road. Wait, now it's a party bus inside of here, boy. You understand what I'm saying? So, and you know what? But one of the goals, which was very important to me, was to spread joy to people on their way going to work. Make people happy the same way soca music does make me happy and make we happy. So that is really that is the driving force behind this whole thing. To make people happy the way soca music does make we happy. And let we live like we play in mass. Yes, as a plug. I got that.
No, well, I mean, that was reason I'm making you sing, but that is how it's going in the tune. You have to sing all them tune. And that is how it will be for the season. When you get them bookings, you have to remind them. You have to remind them of the catalog, and then it will be like, damn, we could book Kimba for a nice solid 15, 20. The price could be up there, but oh gosh, it's Kimba Sorzano. He entertaining your audience. No, I tell you, that is the day.
Nah, the tune,
promoters link up.
The tune is really a blessing.
You know what I mean? And as I said, like just seeing the reaction from the ladies. Shout out to Michelle. She was in the chat earlier out there in Florida.
Michelle,
you know what I mean?
Michelle Jones?
Nah, I can't remember Michelle.
Michelle.
Michelle in Florida.
All right.
Yeah.
Big up Michelle.
Who had tagged anything? She had tagged in a story. And
right.
I know. She tagged me and then I repost it and tag you to let you know, well, all right, look,
Michelle,
people.
thank you so very much. And keep sharing that thing all year. Go on YouTube, go on my Instagram, make it thing big. Yeah.
So if Code Rose right, it we get a video.
Yeah, that's coming. It must come.
Word?
It must come.
Niceness. We're looking forward to that.
So we're working on that right now, actually.
Yeah? Nice. Very good. And I mean, it's a short season. And of course, this song is almost soca Afro in terms of the beat and the rhythm. So I think it's a song that can definitely last beyond the season. Like a lot of your music and like everything that we've played here tonight can exist outside of the carnival space.
Yeah, that's the
you know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, yeah, man. Anything else you want to let the people know before we leave?
I just want to let everybody know that that I am eternally grateful for all the support. You know what I mean? I've had an outpouring of love and support over the last week, especially. It was resounding, you know, and so I just want to say I feel welcomed, you know, and I want to thank everybody for that. I also want to remind everybody that regardless of whatever you're going through in life, you know, God is the greatest, and it's nothing out there that we can't conquer with the help of God. You might think you're by yourself, but He did with you now, boy. Wherever He bring you to, He will bring you through. Right, and that's about it for me there.
You don't know, ladies and gentlemen. KIMBA, I just want to go through some of the comments before we jump out it. Why Suplex is saying KIMBA bye. He say voice still voicing. Kizzy K, who is a big vocalist herself, saying proper with the voice still, you know. Yeah, Ash Music saying go on your way in a good way.
Yes.
Yeah, and Kizzy K is also saying she loved the vibe. Shout out to Kizzy K. We played a couple of reggae joints earlier right here on the grind. Yeah, man. He voiced it warming up. That's why I make him sing tonight to remind him. He gonna have to when season start in full swing. He go had a lime and honey and steam and
cayenne pepper,
what your name? Menthol and steam and all them things. Yeah, but the voice still voice it through. Ladies and gentlemen, KIMBA SORZANO, thank you so much for passing through, brethren. You know, definitely anytime, you know, we'll welcome you back on the grind because we have more things to talk to.
I just want to say it's one of the best interviews I've ever done.
Respect, man,
brother. You bring the thing. I mean, you have a standard and intelligence too now, but you're a smart guy, and I appreciate that now, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank you for conducting this interview in a real, but I mean, I'm not surprised, right? But it's refreshing, let's put it that way.
Respect,
you know
manners. Don't know.
Loving you.
Blessings. You don't know, ladies and gentlemen. So you're gonna cut that plate for we like you cut for sports too. Anyway. We don't fight it, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, Trav again from the top. We ain't gonna make him sing again. We ain't gonna make him no encore right now, right? But play the tune again from the top for the girl and them locked on, yeah?